Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about the business of the casino. We're going to be looking at some details from Rockstar insiders and previous Grand Theft Auto games that I think could tell us what the business side of this new property is going to be all about. So even though Rockstar hasn't specifically mentioned on one of their official posts or newswire threads that the casino will have a business attached to it, Rockstar insider Tez Funds 2 essentially confirmed this the day that Rockstar sort of put out that teaser for the Diamond Casino and Resort. He stated it's a new type of property, a public property where everyone can go in and gamble, but at the same time, you can own a piece of it and have it as your new business to experience the luxury life. So when he put out that tweet, I was kind of interested to see what kind of business the casino would be. Because I honestly thought the last update, well, I should say the second to last update with After Hours, was going to be sort of the final business update. Because in case you don't know what happened in that DLC, Rockstar basically made it where the nightclub was almost a hub for every type of other business. Like you would consolidate all your stuff from your biker business properties, your CEO properties, and you would sell them out of the nightclub so that you wouldn't have to do them individually. So I thought that was sort of the end-all be-all as far as the businesses go. So if this casino is going to have its own business, it has to be inherently different. And that's what we're going to be talking about in this video today. So let's run through all the businesses we currently have in GTA 5. The first one that was added was the CEO stuff, the finance and felony update. And this business was just sort of like moving stolen goods from one area to another. And those stolen goods were kind of random. It was like jewelry and medicine and art and electronics. It didn't really have like a theme. It was just like stolen valuables. So that was the first one. And then you had the biker business. And the biker business introduced like illicit goods. So like drugs, like weed, counterfeit cash, stuff like that. And then we would sell those. So that's what the biker business introduced. Import-export introduced sourcing and selling, basically boosting cars. So that's what import-export did. Smuggler's Run introduced air freight cargo, where we would be selling stuff delivered via airplanes. The cargo we were selling was really similar to the CEO, finance, and felony stuff. The only real difference there is that the way you sold it was done via like airplanes and stuff like that. You also had the gun running update that came out just before, and that was like selling illegal weapons and stuff like that. So Rockstar has covered a lot of various things. And then, of course, the nightclub After Hours update sort of consolidated all of that. So if the casino is going to have a business, you would think it would, in some way, shape, or form, inherently have to be different than all of those. You'd think that's what Rockstar would want to do. Well, Rockstar insider Tez Funds 2 put out this post on the GTA forum site. He said, "How do you guys think the casino business will work?" He said, "I personally think it's going to be like the nightclub business. You hire dealers to assign specific minigames to make money for you." So that's interesting. Basically, what he believes is that you will use the minigames already available for you inside of the casino to make cash for you. But I wonder how that's going to work, because that does sound very similar already to the nightclub business, where there was sort of a pedestrian side to the nightclub business where you just had to keep up the popularity. And then there was like a business side where you basically just tracked all of your goods from existing businesses and then sold them once you had enough stock. So how is this going to work with mini games? Because you can't really compare poker to the amount of counterfeit cash that you have. Another thing that's a bit worrisome there is if the business is too similar to the nightclubs, people won't end up buying it. People will just say, no, I'm going to skip out on that. I'll just do things at the nightclub. And Rockstar don't want that. They obviously want you to purchase everything from this update. So I don't believe that it's going to be too similar to the nightclub business. So how is Rockstar going to differentiate this? Well, I think one hint that we've been getting all along here is diamonds. So the very first teaser we got for the casino was this logo right here, which doesn't even tell us the name of the update. It just sort of gives us the design. And one of the things that is like consistent in this is diamonds. We see diamonds on the playing cards. We see diamonds at the top of the logo. We see diamonds on the left-hand side. And we know that in some way, shape, or form, that eventually turned out to represent the name of the casino opening, which is called the Diamond. And in the short video that Rockstar teased for the Diamond, they ended up revealing the logo, the name, the fact that it was opening soon in Los Santos, and falling diamonds in the back. Literally falling diamonds. So I think that the Diamond Casino and Resort is going to be more than just the name. And the reason I think this is because of Grand Theft Auto 4. So you might think the underlying theme of Grand Theft Auto 4 was all about Niko Bellic's revenge, if you played that game. Him coming to America, looking for the people who betrayed him, and along the way he finds a lot of other things, friendship, love, etc. But one of the big things in GTA 4 that was finished in the DLCs, The Lost and the Damned, and The Ballad of Gay Tony was the story of the diamonds. Throughout GTA 4, Niko gets himself involved in a massive diamond cell that he is supposed to make a ton of money on. And long story short, the diamond cell doesn't end up going all that well. What happens is he has to throw the diamonds in like a landfill. And what happens after that is it goes through a bunch of other interchanges. There's a couple of times in which it's found. There's a couple of times in which it's not found. And by the very end of the final DLC, The Ballad of Gay Tony, the story of the diamonds is kind of solved, but it's also very open-ended.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Pops. Oh, come on, get up. Get up. You okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Take care of yourself, okay? Stay away from idiots like me.
Fuck you.
So as you guys saw there, the diamonds end up falling into the hands of a homeless person who was just sitting in this park, and he ends up running away with them. So the story is, I guess, kind of complete there, that it falls into the hands of this homeless person down on their luck. But I think Rockstar could continue the story of these diamonds, because we didn't really see anything like that in GTA 5. Sure, we saw a jewelry store heist and other heists involving money, but nothing specifically involving diamonds. So I think that's going to be the underlying theme of the Diamond Casino and Resort, the diamonds from GTA 4. Now, according to reports that you can read after the story, the homeless man who ends up finding them, his name is Jerry. And Jerry apparently moves to Vice City and planned to open a gun and liquor store. So keep in mind, that would have been in 2008. So he eventually was allowed to sell the diamonds, and he made a large sum from them. So again, I could see that working almost the exact same way. Now, the only problem I kind of see with this theory is, of course, that happened in Grand Theft Auto 4, which is a completely different game. It was also in single player. We're talking about multiplayer here. So Rockstar would have to have it make sense in the economy and the environment of GTA Online. Now, how they would make that work, I'm not sure. Maybe as you invest in the casino and you have NPCs in there gambling, you'll eventually get a surplus and a stock of diamonds, which then you can eventually attempt to sell in the wilderness of GTA Online. I don't know. That's just my speculation right there. All I know is all of the business updates share a lot of commonalities that I think we can expect for the casino. Let's talk about those. The first is that if there is some business aspect to it, you're going to have to do it in a public session. I think that's pretty clear and obvious. For whatever reason, Rockstar love making you do things in public sessions where other people can ruin your fun and whatnot. So I totally believe that's the case. There's also going to be some sort of selling aspect involved. Now, how you'll go about selling the diamonds, I'm not too sure if indeed that is the object you end up selling. But there's going to have to be a way to get rid of them, and it's not going to be as simple as just pushing a button on your computer and getting money in your bank account. Rockstar certainly don't make it that easy. However, if it is diamonds that we end up selling at the casino, and if it's similar to what we saw in GTA 4, I think this opens up the possibility of seeing a lot of returning characters. Remember, all the characters in GTA 4 can return in GTA 5. So there was a lot of moving pieces involved with the diamonds. There was the cook you saw on the very beginning of the cruise ship. There's Ray Bulgarian, who had the diamonds stolen from him. Nico is obviously involved in the entire thing. You've got the Pecorino family. You've got Ray Bacino. You've got the McCreary family. You've got the Jewish mob. You've got so many people involved with these diamonds. So any single one of them could almost come back, at least the ones that are not dead by the end of GTA 4 could come back to sort of lead us through this business aspect of the casino. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. How do you think the business part of the casino is going to work in GTA Online? Do you think it's going to be like what I discussed in this video, or do you think it's going to be entirely different? Let me know your thoughts, opinions more down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA and Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.